Hi, this is Jimmy Chen from SSW. In this video, I'll explain how SSW employees engage with the SSW Uber for Business program. If you're not familiar with Uber for Business, check out my previous video to explore how Uber for Business works. You can find it in SSW Rule, Do You Make Business Travel Easier? To start, there are two ways to join the SSW Uber for Business program. The first way is asking an Uber admin to invite you through the portal. Or a more straightforward way is to register through the invitation on the Sugar Learning item. Open Sugar Learning. Search for Uber. Open the relevant item. Scroll down to the instructions. Click the invitation link. Enter your first and last name, as well as your SSW email address. Please note, emails from the SSW domain will be approved automatically, otherwise, you will need to wait for manual approval. Click the Next button and an email will be sent to your SSW mailbox. Find the email invitation and click the Activate Your Account button. This will direct you to the Uber login page. If you already have a personal Uber account, please log in with your personal credentials. Uber for Business will link your SSW profile with your personal one, so you don't have to switch between accounts. After logging into your Uber account, the SSW Uber for Business profile will be linked to yours, and you're good to go. Check your wallet. You will find the SSW profile with a small business icon in front of it. Next, I'll show you how to use SSW Uber for Business when you need a ride. Select your location and destination, then proceed. Check the toggle to switch between a private ride and a business trip. Please always choose the most economical option unless there's a reason for a premium ride. For example, an Uber Max could be considered if it can fit everyone into one vehicle instead of two UberX. When you request your Uber, a window will pop up asking if the ride is fully covered or if SSW will only cover 50%, like during SSW retreats. Now let's assume that I was asked to travel to Brisbane for business purposes. I will select the 100% option here. Go Next. If the ride will be covered by a client, pick the first option. In my case, I will select SSW here. Next, you'll see a quick memo asking what the trip is for. For example, travel to Brisbane for a finance meeting, as requested and approved by Adam. After hitting the Next button, your ride will be on its way. That's the end of the process. You can jump into your Uber and complete your task smoothly. There's no need to submit anything in ZeroMe or keep a tax invoice after the ride. Focus on what really matters, your project. What does the whole process sound like? SSW aims to minimize your admin while keeping everyone traveling around without hassles. If you are not a travel admin, you can stop here. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate and value any feedback from you. If you like to learn more about it, you are also welcome to check out the rest of the content. The next part is for travel administrators, or more specifically, Uber admins. Calling an Uber for business purposes would be done in the Uber app or website, while managing Uber for Business requires you to go to the Uber for Business portal. Check my previous video on the basic concept of Uber for Business services. If you haven't, I would suggest you finish that one first. You can easily manage users under the People section to edit employees' roles and the groups they are assigned to. Jump into the group. Currently, there are 3 groups here. Group General is the default group for new users. They will be allocated to this group first after they finish the registration. The program assigned to this group basically prevents you from getting any Uber service. This is also a safety measure to reduce the risk of unauthorized use. After the employees get on board, we need to update their group from General to SSW Employees so they can enjoy the hassle-free travels we demonstrated earlier in this video. Apart from that, you can customize groups. For example, this group is for Kogans only. There are 2 unrestricted programs assigned to this group only. By the end of each month, please check the activity history to make sure all employee travels are legitimate. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the information today, and I will see you then. This is Jimmy Chen from SSW, signing off.